Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Sixx Daze. I am Bob Sixx, and today I'm reacting / answering your questions. I've been collecting questions. For some reason, a lot of people want to know stuff about me. So today's Q&A day. I'm going to answer all the questions I've been given. If you have something you want to know, feel free to DM it to me, and I'll do another episode. I also have an episode coming up, hopefully next week. Will be about my mental issues, how long I've had them, what they are, how I've learned to deal with them, which ones still mess with me, blah, 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 blah. And in case there's any of you here that don't care about any of that, go watch a different video. Don't leave no dumbass comment. Who cares? When somebody cares, they ask the damn question. So, that's how that's going to work. So, you'll have to see me wearing my old man glasses a little bit because they're all on my phone. So, first question. Favorite and least favorite part of being a YouTuber? Hands down, favorite part is people who contact me and tell me I've had a positive impact on them in whatever capacity. I also have people contact me for help through different things, addiction, shitty situations, and I do the best I can to help them. But the fact that they trust me enough to come to me, that is way awesome. A very close second is all the positive people that watch my videos. They leave the best comments. You can't help but to read the comment and smile, to feel good. That's the best. Hands down, there's no comparison to the best part of this for me. The worst part, which most people will assume are the haters, and let me say something real quick about haters. I literally laugh at all of you. I couldn't give two shits less what a hater thinks about me. And I always have people come on here and they get all, well, you obviously care about the haters because you talk about them. No, if I cared about them, I'd change my fucking way I do my videos every other week. See, I come from an era where if someone talks shit to you, you talk shit back or you kick their ass. Well, from time to time, I feel like I'm going to say something back. I just want them to feel or understand just how fucking dumb they sound saying the dumb shit they say. Also, if you're going to hate on me, at least be able to construct a simple sentence. That includes periods, commas, question marks, quotation marks, exclamation points, that kind of shit. Don't just write like 4 sentences with no punctuations and expect me to take you serious. Also, if you can't spell the words, like people, I understand the abbreviation is PPL, but if you can't write out people, don't bother commenting on me. I automatically assume you're dumb and lazy. So don't bother. And being creative, I appreciate that. If you hate on me, be creative. Don't just say something like retro, or no, what was that? A boomer reactor. You would have sounded less stupid had you said trees are made of wood. I mean, how fucking dumb. You can't think of anything intelligent to say. So, haters, while they are pretty much the worst, they're tied for worse with trolls, those people that act like they're trying to help you when they're trying to get you to do what they want you to do. No one will tell me how to run my channel. No one helped me build it. No one will help me continue to build it. I react to the videos for the positive people that ask me to react to them. But there is a third thing tied for last. The last, tied for last place, is those people that just, they can't resist the urge to come tell me, well, you should change this, or you should change that, or you should do this, or you should do that. You shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do that. You're just as bad as a hater. If you don't like what I'm doing, go away. I'm not going to change. I had a first-time viewer get mad about my intro, and I said, well, you have the option of skipping it, muting it, or don't watch. Well, that's a real fine attitude to have towards a first-time viewer. Yeah, I'm going to change my shit after almost a year because somebody watched one video, didn't like something. Nope. So those are the 3 tied for last worst thing about doing my channel, my being a YouTuber. I listen to a lot of pop songs. What are some pop songs? That is no bullshit. I tell people all the time, I literally grew up listening to everything. I like a little bit of everything. But this person asked specifically about pop. Katy Perry's TGIF last Friday night. Fucking love that song. And even though I don't like Taylor Swift herself as a person, due to some different beliefs, let's put it that way. Her song "Shake It Off," she's got a handful of songs I fucking love. But "Shake It Off," love, "Shake It Off." I sing it even when my granddaughter's not around. If I'm at the store and it comes on, I'm fucking singing it. And I know all the words. Meghan Trainor's all about that bass. Man, I can just go on and on. A lot of people don't believe it, but I have pop days at work. I'll go to work and I'll get Google started just playing the poppiest, teeny bopper shit you can imagine. I love old stuff like Air Supply, the Bee Gees. It's hard to find a genre of music I don't like something in. When you only like this much music, that's like going into a buffet, an all-you-can-eat buffet with everything you can imagine, and you only eat the fucking shitty French fries off of it. That's dumb. Even in my youngest days, my hardcore metal days, now granted, I didn't run around in an Air Supply t-shirt or a Prince t-shirt because 80s metal was a certain way. So, but I never denied listening to any of it, ever. I've never hidden any of that. I listen to country, real country. Some of the new shit that they're labeling as country is like 80s stadium rock, but they throw a little accent on it, wear a hat, and shit far, we're singing country. I even listen to some of that, but I take it for what it is. On my Facebook page, my Sixx Daze Facebook page, I've been neglecting the shit out of it, but people there want to say, I'm trying to do a more personal experience. I'm not doing music reactions. I want to interact so that y'all can get to know me better and I can get a better idea of who y'all are. And I think overall that will help my YouTube channel. But I'm going to do a series of videos there of music that I grew up listening to. I'll do it in blocks, but it'll help show you how broad the spectrum of music I listen to is. I mean, I literally listen to a little bit of everything, and I like it. So when people come on and go, well, I hate Tom McDonald. I don't know how you can like him. I don't like anything about his music. Well, because you fucking hate him, so you're not giving him a chance. You're just going, oh, fucking Tom McDonald. Guarantee you, if one of your favorite rappers was singing it, you'd fucking love it. It's hardcore truth. You don't give a shit if you like him or not. You know, sound familiar? Kind of like me. Oh, my thoughts on Nirvana. Nirvana's music. That tends to piss some people off. They don't believe me. I've had people get upset. I'm not a big Nirvana fan. I like some of their music. I'm not taking anything away from their musicianship at all. Kurt was a really good player. A sloppy, shitty player. But he had talent. He knew guitar. And, come on. Dave Grohl, my number one celebrity that I want to meet. I can't wait. One day I'm going to meet him. That dude is cool as cool can be. Down to earth and a kick-ass drummer. Best thing that came out of Nirvana. But overall, no. Their timing was right for the grungy kids that were trying to just not fit into this category or that category. It was all in the timing. Like I've said with Lil Peep. And a lot of people like to compare Kurt and Lil Peep. Timing was everything. So, no, I do not think Nirvana was a great band. I like some of their music, but definitely not all of it, and definitely not a huge fan. All right, my tattoos, if I'm not comfortable with it, I'm comfortable with showing my tattoos. I don't care. All right, 2 that I can't, or 3 that I can't / won't show you are on my legs. On my left calf, I have a nurse. When my daughter first started doing tattoos, we were in the living room one day and she drew this doodle of a nurse. I said, hey, let's put that on my leg. So that's on my left calf. I have a nurse, a sexy nurse. On my right calf is the first big piece she did. And it's about my religious views and your religious views. It's a cross with an alien head in the middle, and it asks, are you sure? You know, a lot of people don't realize it says in the Bible to question everything. God tells you to question everything to include Him. Because how do you know that you believe what you think you believe if you never question it? You don't. You can't. See, I don't believe in the God that everyone else believes in. I believe in a superior being that by definition is a God. But he could be an alien by our definition of alien. See, I don't think that there's this almighty God sitting up there and getting involved in our daily lives. I think every now and then he's sitting up there and he goes, holy shit, what's taking you so long to develop? Here's the next piece of the puzzle. And then we go crazy, you know, like from 8 tracks to MP3s. That kind of thing. Like, come on, here's a cassette. Here's a CD. God damn, come on, people. So that's more along the lines of what I believe in. So, also on when I was 4, I got bit by a copperhead, which is a poisonous snake. And I had to make a choice. There's a rock here. I was standing on this to pee. There's a rock here, and this rock was the last rock, and there was a sheer drop off about 30 feet. So instead of standing on this rock, I stepped on this rock. Well, the snake was under the rock I had been standing on. So when I realized it was behind me, I had to make a choice, jump off the cliff or jump over the snake, and I chose the snake, and that's when it bit me. I didn't realize it bit me until I got what I thought was a safe distance away and saw blood coming from my ankles. So I have 2 cool X's at the bite mark, or bite site, and I put 666 around that because 666 is one of my favorite numbers. And the reason it is, first, 6 is actually my favorite number, but 666 is one of my favorite numbers because people put so much power into that. It's a fucking number. So since I got bit by the serpent, I put 666 around it as a double entendre that doesn't mean anything. Hasn't changed my life, hasn't affected my life, hasn't messed anything up. Oh, I keep forgetting all my tattoos. I have love sucks on my chest, but I started removing that myself, so it's not worth showing. Kind of in bad shape. Kind of like this one right here. When I got this was a cross with 4 lines, which meant born to raise hell. And then I found out when I lived in Maryland, this biker gang used it, and they didn't appreciate me having it. So I turned the 4 lines into lightning bolts and turned the knife itself into a dagger. And then I found out from one of my friends who has affiliations that gangbangers didn't give a shit one way or the other. They're not going to look close enough to see what it was. If they don't recognize you or they think you're a rival gang, they'll just take you out. So I kind of removed most of it. This is one of my favorite tattoos. My new tattoo. It took me 2 years to talk my daughter into doing that because she doesn't do stupid tattoos and she thinks this one's stupid. I think it's funny. I finally talked her into it. This clown is a cover-up. I got the clown because naturally I like to make people laugh. Under it, in the correct lighting, you can still see I did the old needle and thread prison-style tattoo and wrote Rock Me, which is my favorite song by a band called Great White. If you have never heard it, go watch it. Listen to the song and comment in the comments. Let me know if you listened to it, what you thought about it. It is one of my favorite songs by the band. This kanji here means to know yourself. You'll understand the soul of your fellow man, to truly know yourself. I'm very big on education. This one right here is resembles the Motley Crue Shout at the Devil album cover. Shout at the Devil is my Deserted Island album. If I could only pick one album, CD, whatever the fuck you want to call it, to have on a deserted island with me, it would be Shout at the Devil. I love every song on that album, and I never get tired of hearing any of them. My Down Boy tattoo, the chicks know what it means. But I got that one when I was like 24, 25. This one up here, heart, wings, bad motherfucker. I just thought it was cool. This is my very first tattoo that I got. And I know it looks like a bird now, but it's a Reaper playing a flying V guitar, and it has the name of my original band, which is Psych, P-S-Y-K. Not my original band, but the best band that I had. Under it, I had went to get a tattoo of Mighty Mouse flying through an amp carrying a guitar, but the tattoo artist, I forgot my Mighty Mouse picture. Tattoo artist didn't have one, and this actually was a Reaper that had a big sickle over its head, and it said, "Who's next?" And I said, well, why don't we take out Who's Next, remove the sickle, and put a flying V guitar in there. It used to be really detailed. Now it's not so much, but I know what it is, and that's why it's still there. This tattoo here is Don't Be a Prisoner of Your Own Mind. Too many people get wrapped up in shit in their heads, and not even true, but they drive themselves crazy with their bullshit. So that's what that one's about. Make them laugh or die trying. Has to do with my time as a comedian. This means to overcome. I mean, I'm having to hold it different ways, but this is actually upside down. But it means to overcome. This one back here means education is the key to unlocking the universe. And in my family, because all my family together equals life. And I think that's it. I know I'm getting some more soon. I'll be getting a turtle to represent my granddaughter. I've seen a few tattoos that I would like something similar to, so we'll see where we go next from there. I hope I answered that question good enough. All right. How to deal with unrequited love and the fact that she prefers another over you. All right. Let me get a drink. All right. I'm kind of not the right person to ask about that, because I'm not the kind of person. I mean, I've been in that situation. When I was younger, I had crushes on girls that it wasn't going to happen. No matter how much you hung out and how nice you were and how great of a relationship y'all had, they loved some douchebag or some piece of shit. And you're always like, well, what? They're a bigger piece of shit than I am. At least I'm here treating you good, and I have to help you back up every time they break your heart. But so I know that it happens, and I know what it's like. But as I've matured, I don't require that. I love my family. I would die for my family in the blink of an eye. But if they didn't want to talk, here's an example. My biological brother, we had a good relationship. We had a falling out. I have not spoken to him in 3, 4, 5 years. I don't care at all. I would never care. I live life by the rules of baseball. We had 3 big falling outs, and that's it. And in case you're saying family love's not the same, it becomes the same. When you're in love with another human being, they will become part of your family, and you love them more than life itself. Now, if they're not reciprocating said love, there's no reason to beat yourself up over it, and you got to know when to stop. Let it go, move on. That doesn't mean you stop loving them, you realize you're wasting your life and your time. If it's meant to be, it's going to come back. And I know that sounds like an old cliche, but it's true. If it's meant to be, it will happen. So if it's not happening, stop wasting your fucking time, pack up your feelings, and move on. There's someone out there that will love you the same as you love them and make you happy. So that is my answer. If someone doesn't love you, they're loving someone else, let them go. If it's meant to be, it's going to come back around. So, see, like I said, I'm not really the person to ask because I'm kind of cut and dried about that shit. I can cut people out of my life and not bat an eye. Period. I never sit around and go, oh, I miss that person. If I've kicked them out, they're out. Period. All right. Wait. Oh, there was 2 people asking about tattoos. Shit. So, all right, so I've already answered 2 of the questions. Oh, this is a good one. What was it like at the lowest point of your life and now? The absolute lowest point in my life was Christmas Eve 19... I can't remember, it was like 80, well, let's see, 87, I would be 20. So it had to be, December, Christmas Eve, 1987. I had got clean off drugs in January of that year. Thought life was going to be great. And December of that year, I was fucking homeless. I spent Christmas Eve in a Volkswagen bus. They call it a bus. It's actually just a van. In a parking lot of a friend's apartment complex in Bel Air, Maryland, all alone with a bottle of Jack Daniels. I'm not suicidal. I've never been suicidal, but this night I slugged on that bottle of Jack Daniels hoping I would not wake up the next day. I woke up, pulled my head out of my ass, and I've never been homeless again. I don't mean I haven't hit rock bottom, but I've never been homeless again. That motivated me to be a responsible adult. Yes, sometimes situations put you in a fucked way, which I've had happen several times over my life. And I actually find it quite comforting once I hit rock bottom, because I know you can't go any lower than rock bottom. When you're at the lowest, there's only one way to go, and that's up. So it seems like when I've hit rock bottom, I find comfort in it. So life now is great. That doesn't mean I've got a Maserati and Lambo parked in the garage outside and a fucking Olympic swimming pool that's heated out back. That's not it at all. I have a great family. Financially, I'm doing okay. My YouTube channel is doing great. Life's good. I've got a fantastic granddaughter. I've got fantastic kids. I got a great wife. Great life. See, it doesn't mean all that shit you see in the videos, them kids throwing around the stacks of money and all the cars and shit. That's the dream. But that's not what's important to me. What's important is that I'm comfortable and I provide for my family. That's what's important. So, to answer your question, it's a world of difference. But both of them are extremely important. Had I not been homeless to know what fucking sucks, or life sucking is like, I may not be the person I am today. But because I firmly believe in the butterfly effect. So every aspect of your life, if you change any of it, you would not be who you are now. And I'm constantly evolving into the person I want to be. But it's a struggle. But, so homeless fucking sucks. So if you're a minor and you don't like what your parents are telling you or any of that bullshit, yes, it sucks. There's some shitty parents out there. You make the best of what you have. Understand they do not define who you will be. Like being homeless, It helped me to become who I want to be, but it did not define who I wanted to be or who I am. I'm not still homeless, and I didn't stay homeless long. I realized that shit sucks ass. So, wanting to run away and hang out with your friends, that only lasts for a while. Being homeless on the streets sucks balls. Do not do that. You grit your teeth, it'll mold you into a better person, and you get out there and you be somebody. You be the person you wish your parents were, if your parents are your issue. Or you be the person you want to be. I mean, it's a great feeling helping somebody. So, not telling you have to do that, just saying. Homeless sucks balls. Owning your own home is pretty nice. Okay, the Norwegian death scene, or death metal scene. I've watched several documentaries on the Norwegian death metal scene, and that shit's fucking crazy. It's not an exaggeration. It's not something I want to fuck with. I listen to some of the music. Oh, there's a burp. See? Real unedited. In this video, there'll be no edits. It'll go from the start till finish. I'm not cutting anything out. So if I was to just suddenly shit myself or fall over dead, it'd be in the video. Not really. But yeah, that's some crazy shit. When I first got into death metal, black metal, whatever you want to call it, there's a band called Venom. And oh shit, I thought I really opened the door to Satan's closet. I was like, yeah! My favorite song by them is Sacrifice, which is still to this day how I remember to spell the word sacrifice when I'm writing it. Because the song goes, S-A-C-R-I-F-I-C-E, sacrifice. So, if you ever see me writing the word sacrifice, that's what I'm singing in my head. I don't always sing it out loud, but I always sing it when I write it. So, yeah, that's just some crazy shit. That's taking it to... The reason I say it's taking it to an extreme is I don't believe in God or the devil. I believe we exist, and I believe there is a superior being that, as I said earlier, by definition is a God, but I don't believe in the God that everybody else believes in. So, on that same token, I think the devil was invented. So, one, is a scapegoat for people that fuck up. But two, the only way you can show somebody, hey, this is good, is to have something to show them shitty. So, you have to have contrast. So that's why I believe the devil was made up. I have a whole concept on the God that most of you believe in. It's not a bad thing, and I'm not hating on anybody. Whatever it takes to get you through life and make you happy and be a better person, as long as it's not harming another human being or an animal. So that's that. And this last one I can read without my glasses. What music did I listen to when I was younger? Well, I kind of covered that in that, but since he was being more specific, let me be specific. And this will be on my Sixx Daze Facebook page. I'll do videos into this. I'm just going to kind of summarize. The earliest music I remember hearing was Johnny Cash, A Boy Named Sue. We had all of his 8 tracks. My parents said that they were mine. But A Boy Named Sue is the very first song I can clearly remember hearing. And my memory, long term, short term's kind of getting a little sketchy, but long term, I remember shit, and there's some things I'm not sure if I was 2 or 3, but my brother was born the day after I turned 3. I was born March 11th, he was born March 12th. And I always said I could remember bringing him home from the hospital. And even though I gave very specific details, my mom assumed that it was because I had heard stories, even though she hadn't told those stories in the detail that I told it in. So I gave her specific details that she knew happened, but I shouldn't know. And it embarrassed her. But that's when she quit questioning my memory. So, from at least the age of 93, maybe a little before that, because we lived in Oklahoma. That's not why we were listening to Johnny Cash. My parents liked him. But Johnny Cash is the Boy Named Sue is the very first song I can actually remember that I heard. That doesn't mean there was anything before, but that's the song that sticks out most in my mind. And then Folsom Prison Blues. Johnny Cash, if you've never listened to Johnny Cash, man, do yourself a favor. There's a reason he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That dude was bad ass. But, so I grew up listening to a lot of country and a lot of old stuff. My biological father belonged to the 8-Track of the Month Club. That's a long time ago, folks. So he would get a 8-track every month, and we listened to that 8-track. I remember in the second grade, he bought Beach Boys' Spirit of 76, and he played that thing until it was wore the fuck out. But I knew all the songs. My favorite song by the Beach Boys is 409. It's a motor size for those of you that don't know. The Platters, Tom Jones, Chuck Berry, there's some other ones, Gladys Knight. Plus, on top of all that, I listen to classical music on purpose. Beethoven, Mozart, Tchaikovsky. I love all that stuff. So, around the third grade, started listening to like David Allan Coe. You Never Even Call Me By My Name was my favorite song by him. Still one of my favorite songs to this day. I don't really care for him as a person, but that song, I love that song. And Take This Job and Shove It. And I'm the only hell my mama ever raised. Fifth grade, I think was the first time I heard Wild Cherry and play that funky music. Great song. If you never, any of these songs I'm mentioning, please go listen to them and give them an honest shot. Don't just go, it's not peep, it fucking sucks. Don't do that. I don't do that to your music. Don't do that to mine. And then I got into Kiss, which I had to do on the secret because my biological father was told, somebody told him, Kiss stands for Knights in Satan's Service or Kids in Satan's Service. You will not listen to them. Nothing could be farther from the truth. Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley are both Jews. Not saying there's anything wrong being Jews, but they sure as fuck ain't devil worshippers. So, silly ass shit. But Kiss, Black Sabbath, Elton John, Hall & Oates, Black Sabbath, Ozzy, Ronnie James Dio, The Scorpions, AC/DC, Motorhead, and Motley Crue, as most of you know, is my all-time favorite band, bar none. Even though, see, did you hear that? My granddaughter, Motley Crue fan too. Woohoo! Anyways, so see, that's good parenting right there. And if you don't listen to Motley Crue, go listen to them. Yeah. Even though I don't like 3 of the 4 members, I don't like over half the music in their catalog, the impact they had on my life. When I hear certain songs, I know exactly where I was the first time I heard that song. I'm transported to that time. Love, 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 love Motley Crue. But Y&T, if you've never listened to Y&T, you need to check that band out. Fantastic band. Summertime Girls, I listen to it a lot during the winter because it's just a summer sounding song and makes it seem warmer. So it's hard for me to list everything. And in case anybody's curious, while I do like a very few of his songs, I fucking hate Elvis Presley. He's a fucking pedophile that's glorified. Everybody seems to want to overlook that. And he really wasn't that fucking good. So, no, I am not an Elvis fan either. I like a few of his songs. I don't have to like you to like some of your music. So there we go, folks. I mean, if you got more questions, I'll add them and I'll do another one depending on how this goes. For all I know, people are going to just hate on it. Who fucking cares? Shut up, old man. It's okay. I don't give a shit. I did this for the people who wanted to know. And there you go. I truly, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. All of you positive people that keep coming back, you leave your positive comments, you ask for songs, you don't pester me. You're just great. There's a great positive energy off of you. Thank you. Y'all are why I still do this. I can't express how appreciative I am. Well, I mean, I just did this, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people ain't going to like it. But thank you, thank you, thank you. So, be safe, because we are definitely living some crazy-ass times. Make someone laugh if you get the chance. Have a great day. Don't forget to tell your friends and family each and every chance you get that you love them. Because you just never know. Well, that'll be the last chance you get to tell them. Till next time. Well, and even thereafter. I am Bob Sixx. Oh, if you're still here, if you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. If you're not following my Sixx Daze Facebook page, get over there. I'm going to start doing shit. I need more motivation. So I need more of you over there getting me to do the shit that I'm not doing here, so you can see a different side of me and we can get to know each other better, okay? I am Bob Sixx. Peace.